the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Garland.
Who's watching here?
Love outside. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 6. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Garland dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fournier pass to Gordon. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Fultz looking around. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. There's the pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Garland kicks to Love. To the paint. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Count that bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch. Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
So they take the lead. Gordon's got 8.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Drummond working against Vucevic. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Drummond. And here's Love for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Gordon. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
They swipe it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul for the Magic. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Garland the pass to Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. Kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, just so good at navigating his way into that painted area. Incredible confidence from Aaron Gordon.
Nance outside. Passes to Thompson. Now, here's Garland. Ended by Augustine. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. He kicks to Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Nance. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The drive by Vucevic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you...
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. From about 19 feet, that one doesn't drop.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Ross, that's good.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Ross dishes to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Ross against Porter. Stolen by Bamba. Ennis passes to Carter Williams. To the wing right side. Ennis dishes to Gordon. And the pass to Bamba. Inside. Here's Carter Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ross. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Ross has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Outside, Sexton. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The rebound by Nance.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Back to Porter. Dishes to Thompson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Orlando making some changes. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross, and it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Pass to Bamba. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ennis. Here's Augustine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The open look here for Sexton. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Sexton's got 5 points so far. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's Fournier on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. The feed to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Sexton for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:15 left in the second quarter. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Isaac. And now a 5-point Orlando lead. Sexton against Augustine. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Sexton drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's Fournier on the wing. On the wing, Isaac. To the middle, here's Augustine. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Now here is Augustine. T right on him. Now Fournier with his first shot attempt, and that one hits back iron. It could go. The shot misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good, what a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that does it for our
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now here's Fournier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Vucevic. Passes it to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Sexton against Fournier. And Cleveland turns it over again. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Carter-Williams kicks to Ennis. Knocks it loose. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Garland. 8 points for him. Here's Sexton. He feeds it to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot by Thompson, no good. Magic leading by 9. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Windler's checked in. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton. Stolen by Thompson. Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. And here is Garland. And Thompson throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Ennis kicks to Ross. Pass to Carter Williams. Bamba passes to Gordon. Puts it up from 12. 5 on the clock. Here's Ennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Augustine. Poked away. Augustine with the steal. Kicks to Gordon. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter. Bamba passes to Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. Down low. Ross kicks to Gordon. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Porter passes to Garland. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
29 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Ennis. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the 2nd half. Inside, stolen by Bamba.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. That one, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Sexton, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. Love looking around. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Love. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier finds Isaac. Oh, Vucevic in position. He's off on that one. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Sexton for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Outside Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Fultz. Right side Fournier. Clock at 4. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Fultz finds Fournier. Here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Gordon. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Passes it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. 1:49 left in the game. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Now the feed to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Garland. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. They're running to tie it up. And it's good on the way in.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
1:05 left to play in the final quarter. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. To end the drought. Good D by Drummond. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Ross finds Fultz. Back to Ross. To the middle and stolen by Drummond. The can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Fultz with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon. Here's Fournier. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Over Jackson. And it's Gordon missing. Brooks against Fournier. They get it again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And so here's Memphis. Morant looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Brooks finds Jackson. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And he makes that one.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Fultz against Morant. Brooks outside. Launches it. And no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Isaac. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Isaac. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier against Brooks. 5 to shoot. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac, and Winslow comes to help. At the top of the key, Gordon. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Passes it to Fultz. That's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Feeds to Jackson. Fournier pulls it down. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson passes to Brooks. On the wing, Winslow. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Isaac and finds him.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
It's his first trip to the line. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Clark nails the baby hook.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Isaac against Anderson. Ross kicks to Isaac. Back to Ross. And they're running. Here's Jones. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Magic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Bamba's running. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Left side, Jones. Inside, Clark with a wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Clark's got his second basket of the game. Stolen by Anderson. 1 second left. Bamba with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Goes back up, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Melton. He dishes it to Clark. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Ross. Back to Ennis. Down low. The feed to Bamba. Ennis, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Here's Carter Williams. The Grizzlies making the shot. He kicks to Augustine. He feeds it to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. Shot clock at 5. Rob. Outside, Jones. Back to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones, no luck.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And Memphis also making a switch. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Here's Gutteridge. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The turnaround Jay. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Back to Gordon. Fournier in the corner. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Clark, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Valanciunas, and stolen by Gordon. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Isaac outside. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Good anticipation and quick hands. Winslow right on top of that, igniting the fast break.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Winslow. 1:11 left now here in the second. Pass to Isaac. Now Fultz, guarded by Morant. Fultz against Morant. Fultz looking around. Morant comes with the double team. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Fultz.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Morant outside. The dish to Winslow. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Isaac outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Gordon. Kicks it to Vucevic. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Isaac against Winslow. Clock at 6. Isaac passes to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Three-pointer. Orlando gets it back. Outside Fournier. Dishes it to Vucevic. Stolen by Winslow. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front. Ending the second quarter.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They turned up. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Memphis leading by 12. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at small forward. Gordon finds Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Really left alone that time. Morant's got 9.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Isaac outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Morant dishes to Winslow. Out to the wing. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Morant against Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Valanciunas against Vucevic. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense right on him. Can't hit that one. The Magic trail by 14. Over in the corner, Fultz. Isaac against Morant. Isaac outside. Over Morant, and again it's Orlando converting.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon, has the size to dominate inside, now just needs to add the muscle.
Memphis moving that ball around. Up top, Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Down by 12. The shot's good from Fournier.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Valanciunas, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Vucevic against Valanciunas. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier finds Fultz to the inside. Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Clark. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Bamba kicks to Gordon. It's deflected. Just 5 on the clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Augustine.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton passes to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Ennis passes to Gordon. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Memphis out in front, up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in at the one. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Ross passes to Carter Williams. Brooks against Ross. And there's the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Rebounded by Jackson.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Fultz against Morant. And Fultz gets it to go.
I just love the moves of Fultz. No wasted motion, dribbles with purpose, easily getting to where he wants with the ball.
Now Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists now in this one. Fultz dishes to Ross. Stolen by Brooks. It's Morant with the drive. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Passes it to Fultz. Winslow against Isaac. Back to Fultz. Left side, Gordon. 4 on the clock. Isaac goes in. The shot, no good. Memphis leading by 20. Morant outside. Jackson against Gordon. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. .139 left here in the fourth quarter. Looking to end the run. Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Memphis has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Valanciunas.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
The second chance effort, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Aminu. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so here's Memphis. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Jones. There's the three. Rebound by Ennis. Aminu, no one around him. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Garland to the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's good for 2. Now, Morant. Left side Jackson. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brooks right side. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Over Drummond.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Here's Sexton. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now here's Winslow. Morant surveying the D. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 now.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when he's this set up, I mean, this is outstanding.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Brooks outside. Winslow with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The Cavaliers another fast break opportunity here. And the dunk by Love.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Now here's Love. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Back to Sexton. He dishes it to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Trying to get something going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Windler. On the wing, Nance. That will count, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now, here's Garland. Outside, Porter. Thompson dishes to Garland. It's stolen. Pass to Gutterich. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And he drops it in from the low post. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Gutterich. No good on the 3. And here's Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Porter. Out to the right wing. Thompson in the posts. He's covered by Clark. Just 2 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now Thompson. Left side, Porter. Nance passes to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Anderson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Because of Anderson's height and instincts, he's a force on the offensive glass.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Garland with it. Stolen by Anderson. Right side, Jones. Tries again. Clark kicks to Jones. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Thompson. Throws it down as the official call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They get it back. Jackson misses. Stolen by Brooks. Memphis moving it around. And again, Memphis no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Can't cash in from close range. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
The awareness Brooks has, good at knowing exactly how to position himself in these situations.
Here's Sexton. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Jackson against Love. From the arc. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Drummond. Fires from 18. And it's Osman missing. Deflects the pass. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Brooks with no one around. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Oh, Porter in position. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. It's Jackson atop the key. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Anderson has it in the corner. Kicks it to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. And he's going up for the alley-oop. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers on top, up 3. And join us right back here after the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half.
And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Out to the right wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. Off target from 3-point range.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Morant outside. There's the dish to Brooks. For the tie. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Sexton against Morant. And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
Over to the wing. Osman, the pass to Love. He feeds it to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Another shot, Drummond. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Memphis the rebound. Jackson kicks to Winslow. And here's Brooks from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Pass to Melton. To the right side. Here's Clark. The shot from the low post is good. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Feeds to Thompson. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Offensive rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And that one's good. Morant.
And we know that Morant can make this shot. The defense has to defend him better next time.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Morant passes to Clark. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:07 left in the third. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. The pass to Anderson. Now Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Jones. Here's Nance. Clark against Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Anderson.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
And here is Garland. From 13 and off the glass. That one's good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 1. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
A nice shot by Winslow. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Sexton for 3. They get it back. Drummond passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 to shoot.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Gutteridge for the pass to Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Osman. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
There's Winslow. Here's Jackson. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Free throw, good, Drummond.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
And both free throws good for Drummond. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Good D by Drummond. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Windler. To the left side wing. Looking to end his cold spell. The Grizzlies pull it in. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Morant reaches to Jackson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Sexton against Brooks. Lobbed up there for Love. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Sexton. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Now Valanciunas to tie it up. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Valanciunas. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Count it!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
Morant with a wide open look. It's in!
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. On the wing, Brooks. Passes it to Winslow. Morant against... Oh!
Tell us how you really feel.
Wow, that finish. Whew. And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes. This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
For the win. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Sexton with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A two-point game. And Garland has it in the corner. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Morant. The shot by Thompson, no good. And for Memphis, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Clark with a wide-open look. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive board.
Sexton for three. Nance finds Sexton. Valanciunas against Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Sexton.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Down low. Good!
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Outside, Sexton. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Morant with it. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Yes!
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Cavaliers on offense. Here's Garland. Rebounded by Valanciunas. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years. And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
On the wing, Winslow. And so the Grizzlies take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came. Up next, welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Now Gordon, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Fournier. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the paint, here's Love.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Isaac outside. Inside. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Isaac.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Sexton against Gordon, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fournier. Over Sexton. Fournier finds Gordon. It's rebounded by Fultz.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Left side Fournier. Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Second chance shot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Garland with it. To the wing on the left. Down low. Now here's Love. Right at the free throw line. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. With the putback. And Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Now, here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fournier passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Garland with it. Now guarded by Fultz. The slam dunk by Garland.
And I just love Sexton in terms of his length on defense. Good at taking chances and just poking the ball away.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Isaac. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Ennis, who's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Nance. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Vucevic finds Augustine. Yep, it counts.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Right side, Porter. Pass to Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Augustine from outside. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Ennis. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Augustine. Finished off the break. Augustine's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And, you know, from one end to the other, that play was all Ross. His length can be a real factor.
Back to Porter. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Bamba finds Augustine. And here is Bamba. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Fires it up. Kept alive Orlando. Feeds it to Carter Williams. Kicks it to Ennis. And another shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Takes it from 10. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now the dish to Augustine. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Here's Windler. Carter Williams covering. Windler, the pass to Porter. No good. That would have tied it. Magic leading by 3. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. Fournier is checked in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. To the paint, and stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter. The feed now to Drummond. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. So it's the Cavaliers now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Fournier finds Fultz. Three-pointer. Fournier's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Love outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Orlando leading. Outside Fournier. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
Over in the corner, Isaac. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
Well, I tell you what, Jonathan Isaac, a spectacular athlete, and shows you just how spectacular with that throwdown.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Sexton for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando up. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. You gotta like what DJ Augustine has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Now Fultz, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fournier gets a wide open look, drains it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Here's Garland. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon finds Fultz. Back to Gordon. Fultz looking around. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
And Vucevic throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And the 3 ball is good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Takes a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Nance. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
And there's the pass to Nance. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Sexton against Fournier. Vucevic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Sexton penetrating. He dishes it to Thompson. Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Offensive rebound. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And Cleveland with a change here too. Porter's checked in for Garland.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Passes it to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And Ennis slams it in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Here's Windler. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good. Thompson's got 8 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. He feeds it to Bamba. Crafty move. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Ennis misses. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Here is Ross. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Augustine. He has 7. He kicks it to Ross. Thompson with it. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Porter. Pass to Windler. Kicks to Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Windler. Back to Drummond. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ross. And that one drops. And the Magic lead by 5.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Porter looking it over. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. That one falls.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Right side, Porter. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Outside Fournier. Inside. There's Garland. Shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Shot clock at 3. Fournier's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Love with the bucket.
And there aren't many big men who've been more comfortable on a catch-and-shoot jumper than Love. He's very polished in that situation.
Vucevic against Sexton. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Here's the pass to Fultz. With the fadeaway. Gordon pass to Vucevic. Fournier with the ball. But they get it back. Isaac passes to Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Fournier for three. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Another miss by Orlando.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Love the pass to Drummond. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And here's Fultz. Dishes it to Vucevic. Now Fultz. Got it.
No fear from Fultz there. That's why people are really high on this young man. And he is ready to step into the big moments.
Isaac passes to Fultz. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It counts.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To the middle. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make David thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Greg. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over in now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Valanciunas, good.
Takes great confidence in catch and shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Gordon, and the rejection by Jackson. To the paint, there's Winslow, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Outside Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz looking around. Pass to Isaac. Gordon kicks to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The pass to Morant. The shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way. Fournier passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one drops for him.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Morant. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. There's the feed to Gordon. Second chance shot. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant, the bounce pass. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's Isaac. The Grizzlies making the shot. Dishes it to Gordon. Back to Isaac. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Magic leading by 3. Vucevic with it. Down low. Bamba kicks to Vucevic. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Ross, and the jam by Ross.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Augustine against Jones. And that one is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Passes to Clark. Ross with the steal. Back to Ennis. To the inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Augustine. And he banks in the layup. Augustine's got his second basket.
Listen, this is not easy for a 6-footer to get his points inside, but you can see the tenacity of DJ Augustine.
Here's Melton. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And here's Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 5. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. To the middle. Vucevic against Clark. Great D that time from Vucevic. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here's Melton. Here's Clark. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Now Ennis. The rebound by Anderson.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Clark kicks to Jones for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Jones has got 5 now.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Ennis passes to Vucevic. Back to Ennis. At the elbow, Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Carter Williams. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Jones against Carter Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. For the 3. Melton, no good. Magic leading by 8. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Bamba. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Melton, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Fournier's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got his first basket.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Up top, Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
And it's Gordon missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Right wing. Here's Morant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
3-pointer Augustine. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Brooks, here we go. Out to Morant. Beyond the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Now it's just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen now.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what's your? And that'll do it for us. The third.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Morant. He has 7. Brooks the pass to Morant for the lead. Jackson, great positioning on the putback. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Gordon inside. Valanciunas is there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Markelle Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
The pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Fournier. Fires from deep. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight for the lead. Brooks misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Fournier, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross dishes to Gordon. Back to Ross. Good. 6 points for him.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Morant against Vucevic. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
To the paint. Carter-Williams finds Gordon. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. So both teams changing it up here. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Here's Augustine. Here's Vucevic. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic. Over to the left wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
1:03 left to play in the third. Vucevic, the pass to Isaac. 3-on-3. Here's Clark. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Pass to Gordon. The dish to Augustine. To the right side. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Clark outside for the lead. That one misses. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Augustine with it. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
The level of engagement Morant provides really on both ends. That play demonstrates how special this kid can be.
Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Stolen by Winslow. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Here's Vucevic, and it goes down 2 points. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. And that one's good. Morant.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here is Isaac. Outside Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And yes, it's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The drive by Vucevic.
Very difficult to stop Nikola Vucevic when he's driving like this, pretty much daring the defense to hit him.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Wow. Evan Fournier, calm in the face of the storm. Big-time shot.
Brooks finds Morant. Got 3 off the mark. Got a piece of it. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Count the basket. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Fultz against Morant. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Back to Fournier. Isaac outside. He dishes it to Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Money!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Inside, Winslow finds Jackson. Isaac with the steal.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Partner, how about the maturation of Fultz? Just exciting to watch. You get the sense he lives for these moments.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Man, that technical's really a killer. Takes it from a one-possession game to 2.
Morant outside. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Isaac goes in. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Bucket is good. Garland's got the opening field goal of the game for the Cavs. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Outside, Sexton. Osman, the pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Grizzlies on offense. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Morant passes to Jackson. And that one goes long.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Drummond dishes to Garland. Osman kicks to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. A second chance effort. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Valanciunas. Yes, that goes in.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
Sexton for 3. The offensive rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Morant kicks to Brooks. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Well, the Cavaliers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Sexton following the score by Memphis. 1:51 left in the first.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Out to Morant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where we talk about Morant's versatility. He can work off the ball because he's worked so hard on that jumper.
Here's Windler. Pass to Garland. To the inside. Can they get it? To the wing right side. Stolen by Brooks. It's tipped. The 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant, and Drummond is right there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Down low, Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Jackson, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
There's Garland off the left rim and out.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
On the wing, Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward. Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw missing.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Morant. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Garland with it. Thompson left side. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis leading by 9. Passes it to Morant. Out left to the wing. Here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Windler the pass to Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Melton feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Garland. Out to Nance. Down low. Here's Thompson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Windler to the paint. From 10 feet out, it's Clark with the rebound.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Clark. Back to Winslow. Shoots off the step back. And the pass to Melton. Sexton against Jones. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
Jones against Sexton. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Clark. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The open look here for Sexton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Pass to Melton. Jones looking for an opening. Over Sexton, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Porter finds Love. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Melton, guarded by Porter. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Kicks it out to Love. Shot to stop the run. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Memphis with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They're stretched.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Memphis came out looking very confident. An exceptional game plan helped.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Brooks with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Garland with it, now guarded by Winslow. And he gets it to go. Osman's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Morant surveying the D. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Outside Jackson.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Morant outside. Right side Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Wow.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Morant outside. Shoots over Garland. Tries again. Valanciunas passes to Gutterich. Brooks dishes to Morant. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
Yeah, easy call.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Inside, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
On the wing, Jackson. Morant right side. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jones checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. It's stolen by Nance. Feeds it to Sexton. There's 1:47 left here in the 3rd quarter. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Jones.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Dishes to Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Tries again. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket. Passes it to Gutterich. They get a hand on it. Right side, Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Porter passes to Windler. He dishes it to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones from outside. Again, the miss by Jones. And Sexton has it in the corner. The shot, no good. And so it's Memphis enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, they've got Clark. Winslow is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jones against Porter. Jones up top to the paint. Here's Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup. Clark's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's Osman. And Jones pulls it down. Memphis leading by 14. No one near him. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Here's Jones. He gets it in there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Garland with it, guarded now by Clark. Now Garland. He kicks it to Sexton. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Morant against Sexton. Outside, Jones. Cloak loose. The feed to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
And Winslow pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Outside, Jones. Pass to Winslow. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in for Tyus Jones. There's Garland. And the basket is good.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time and pretty good focus on that play.
Free throw good. Garland. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morant outside. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Love can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. No good from Valanciunas. Cleveland now, time running out. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Stolen. Osman kicks to Sexton. Love outside. Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound, and Drummond is right there. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Valanciunas.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Jackson lays it up off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kept alive. The pass to Osman. Back to Love. Another shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, Kevin Love has a good sense of when it's time to pull the trigger. That time on great balance.
The three from Morant. Yep, it's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Memphis.